Today we are going to discuss about NEET UG MCQs. Myself, Dr. Sheban MBBS DCH, post-graduated from Madras Medical College, and today is our part 38. And my first question itself is a repeat MCQ. What do you mean by the word autogamy is related to which word? Autogamy. Any idea? Autogamy is related to AUTO. Autogamy is related to transfer of pollen grains. All my MCQs are repeat MCQs, most of the thing. Transfer of pollen grains. What is the question? Autogamy is the word related to. They can ask in match the following. Autogamy. Viola is a cow. True or false? Viola. Viola is a cow. True or false? Viola is a plant which is also called common pansy. That is a MCQ. Common pansy plant. That is called viola. Don't forget viola. Okay, it's a plant. See, in primary succession of rocks, xerophytic is not converted to metaphytic. True or false? Very, very important. Read the thing very correctly. True or false? Which of the following statement is true? That time you should answer this. The answer is it gets converted. It gets converted. Okay. So read the question very thoroughly. It gets converted. It gets converted. What is pioneer? Pioneer. Pioneers. Yes is very important. Okay, not pioneer. Pioneers. What is the question? What is pioneers? Any idea? It is a small phytoplankton. Pioneers. Match the following. Pioneers. Small. They will keep large. So be very careful of each word. Small phytoplanktons are called. The word yes is very important. Pioneers. In primary succession of water, pioneers are first replaced by. First is different, last is different. Okay. So first replaced by what? First replaced by rooted submerged plants. Read the question. First replaced by rooted submerged plants. Read the question. First replaced by. But which is the last one? Same question, last one. What is the point? Last one. In primary section of water, this is the last one. Any idea? Last. By trees. You can refer this page number. Trees. So read the question, okay. In primary succession of water, pioneers are last replaced by trees. See, all the MCQs I have prepared from your NCERT 12th standard textbook. Okay. The primary source of water. In primary source of water, the climax again would change to what? The climax would again change to what? Any idea? This is how we should prepare for NEET. This changed to what? It is changed to land. L-A-N-D. Land. Read the question thoroughly. Question is very important. Faster rate of succession. Which is the faster rate of succession? Is it primary, or is it secondary, or is it tertiary, or is it quaternary? Which is the faster? There are only two types, primary and secondary. Which is faster? It is always secondary succession is very faster. Okay. Can you tell me why secondary succession is faster? See, that is my next question. Why secondary succession is faster? Any idea? Huh? Because soil is already there. Because oil is already there. So what? So secondary succession is faster. Climax is reached quickly. Quick climax. In which succession of plant? Climax is reached very fastly. Quick. Which one? Same. Secondary succession. Secondary succession. So, which is a slow process actually, and in plants, which is a very slow process. Any idea? It is the primary succession, which is a very, very, very slow process. Primary succession of plants take 1 year to achieve climax. True or false? Primary succession of plants take 1 year to achieve climax. Any idea? Thousands of years. This is how you should prepare for NEET. Okay, this is how you should prepare. If you know such points, you can answer true or false very easily. You can pick up the wrong statement outside very easily. Don't forget the question. Primary succession of plants will take thousands of years. Thousands. What is pomfret? What is pomfret? What is pomfret? You must know it is a marine fish, not land water fish. Because they'll ask, which of the following is a marine fish? That time you should know pomfret is a marine fish. Greenhouse gases absorb short wave ultraviolet radiation. True or false? MCQ, NEET MCQ, classical MCQ. Greenhouse gases absorb short wave ultraviolet radiation. No logic. If you think logic, you will answer this question wrong. Greenhouse gases absorb what? Which one? See, no logic. Greenhouse gases absorb long wave infrared radiation. This is how I teach my NEET students. So, long wave infrared is the correct answer. I think you forgot the question now. What is the question? Greenhouse gases absorb long wave infrared radiation. What is 15 degrees centigrade? 15 degree centigrade, not Fahrenheit, centigrade. Which one? Average temperature of surface of earth. Average temperature of surface of earth. The answer is 15 degrees centigrade. Earth surface re-emits heat in the form of ultraviolet radiation. True or false? Come on, true or false? Earth surface in the form of ultraviolet radiation. True or false? Infrared radiation is related to, okay, don't forget the question, infrared radiation. Can you tell me an answer for 1/4? 1/4. In a day, 1/4. Clouds and gases reflect 1/4 of the incoming solar radiation. Clouds and gases re-emits 1/4 of the incoming radiation. That is my question is 1/4. 1/4. Okay. I am expecting this MCQ for the next NEET. Okay. Oxygen is a greenhouse gas. True or false? Oxygen is a greenhouse gas. True or false? Come on. Oxygen is a green. This is NEET preparation. You have to prepare like this. Oxygen is a greenhouse gas. True or false? Only carbon dioxide and methane are the classic greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide and methane. No logic. Just mug it up. Carbon dioxide and methane are the greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide and methane. Why I am repeating? Because they are repeated so many times in it. I wanted to no confusion at all. Carbon dioxide, methane. They will confuse with ethane. CO2. Cooling of the earth is called global warming. Any idea? Cooling of the earth is called global warming. True or false? Any idea? Be very careful when you answer such questions. Heating. Be very careful. Careless mistake we will do. Heating. Cooling. The correct answer is heating. Heating of earth is due to decrease in the greenhouse gases. True or false? Heating of earth is due to decrease in the greenhouse gases. True or false? Increase. No logic. This is a science fact. Adrenaline decreases blood pressure. True or false? Adrenaline decreases blood pressure. True or false? True or false? Adrenaline increases blood pressure. See, when you know this point, actually, you can answer some tough MCQ somewhere else. If you know this point, what is the point? Adrenaline increases the blood pressure. If you know this point, you can answer some tough MCQ. See, now you answer for this. Heart rate. Adrenaline increases the heart rate. That is blood pressure. Now I am telling about heart rate. True or false? True or false? It is a true statement. See, adrenaline increases the blood pressure, increases the heart rate. Keep it in mind, okay? Cirrhosis, C-I-R-R-H-O-S-I-S, is a disease of pancreas. True or false? Cirrhosis is a disease of pancreas. True or false? Cirrhosis is a disease of liver. They can ask. Cirrhosis is a disease of liver. C-I-R-R. Read the spelling, okay? C-I-R-R-H-O-S-I-S is a disease of liver. Can you tell any question about this yeast? Let me see how brilliant you are. Yeast. Can you tell any question for this yeast? This is how you should study. You should see the answer, think about the question. That is NEET preparation. Any idea? Hepatitis B vaccine is prepared from yeast. Is it not an important MCQ? Hepatitis B vaccine is prepared from yeast. Yeast. Hepatitis B is a bacteria. True or false? Hepatitis B is a bacteria. True or false? They'll ask, which of the following is a bacteria? If you know this point, you can answer. Hepatitis B is a virus. Hepatitis B is a virus. Very important NEET MCQ. Very low. Can you frame a question for this? Very low. Any idea? PCR is the best blood test to do when the bacterial load is very low. So what is PCR? What is PCR? Polymerase chain reaction. That is a separate MCQ. Polymerase chain reaction. So what is the point? See, very low. You forgot the question now. Do you know the question now? PCR is best done and the bacterial count is very, very low. Made it very clear. Standard MCQ, repeated MCQ. Best blood test for AIDS. Best blood. There are so many blood tests. My question is best. That is the MCQ point. Best. Best. PCR is the best in so many conditions. PCR. Okay. Which is called a probe? Which is called a probe? Probe. Radioactive material, radioactive molecule is called probe. A radioactive molecule is called probe. What is autoradiography? Autoradiography. Any idea? Autoradiography. Used in molecular diagnosis. Autoradiography. Used in molecular diagnosis. Autoradiography. What is the principle of ELISA? So many times they have asked this MCQ. ELISA. What is the full form? Enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. Enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. That is a separate MCQ. So what is what is the question? What is the principle of ELISA? Any idea? Antigen antibody interaction. Very easy to answer now. When they give you 4 choices, it will be confusing. Or they can ask antigen antibody reaction is for which test? They can ask both way. Antigen antibody interaction is typical for ELISA. They can ask like that also. Antigen antibody interaction. Why clone does not appear? Why clone does not appear on photographic film? Why clone does not? Why clone? The answer is probe will not have complementarity with the mutated gene. No understanding for biology, just mug it up. What is the question? Don't forget the question, but they can give this same statement in true or false also. They can give the same statement true or false. Be very careful. Okay. Good. This was a confusing. Humans are viviparous. True or false? Humans are viviparous. True or false? It is a true statement. sperm. Sperm is produced in females. True or false? sperm. Sperm is produced in females. True or false? Sperm in males. Okay? sperm. Which is called the female gamete. Direct answer. Female gamete. Female gamete. Which is called the female gamete. They will give 4 choices. Oviduct, ovule, ovum, zygote, whatever they want they will keep. Spermatogonia, oogonia. Which is the female gamete? Come on. Ovum. Be very clear. Female gamete, ovum. Female gamete, ovum. Be very clear. Okay, direct answer. So what is the male gamete? Direct answer, male gamete. Come on, no confusion. Male gamete is sperm. See, these are confusing MCQs, but it is very easy actually. See, the word transfer is important, okay? Transfer of sperm into the female genital tract is called what? Transfer of sperm. Transfer of sperm. The word transfer is important. It's called insemination. They will keep fertilization. They will keep implantation. They will keep all confusing MCQs answers. So read very carefully. I am talking about insemination. What is the question for insemination? Whenever you see the word transfer, think of insemination. Transfer of sperm into the female genital tract is called insemination. Fusion of, see now the word is fusion. Fusion of male and female gamete is called what? Fusion of male and female gamete is called fusion. What? Is it called implantation? Fusion means fertilization. 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 So, first we studied insemination. Now we studied fertilization. Very good. Fertilization in human genes is what? Fertilization in human gene is fertilization in human gene is what? Is, you know the answer, but you have a doubt. Zygote. Zygote. You are thinking how to I remember all these things, right? See, they have scientifically proved that if you want to remember any study material, you must recall for 7 continuous days. You must hear this video for 7 continuous days, Sunday to Sunday, spend 1 hour. If you do that, you can answer all the 100 questions for next 1 year. Next 1 year you can remember. That is scientifically proved technique. All the top scorers, 720 out of 720, these people follow this 7 days continuous recall, but they kept it as a secret. 7 days continuous recall, not revision. I didn't tell about revision. Even if you do 100 revisions, it is waste of your time. Chumma reading, he found out that, that is waste of your time. Read the textbook once. After that, start doing recall. 7 days continuous recall is the proven method. It's not my method. Blastocyst is attached to what? Blastocyst is attached to what? Any idea? Uterine wall. Very important MCQ, okay? Blastocyst. Okay. Blastocyst attached to uterine wall. Or they will ask, they have asked, which one is attached to the uterine wall? Ovum, zygote, mastod, whatever the one they'll keep, and the last choice will be blastocyst. We will carelessly do some zygote and will come. Read both sides. See which of the following is finally attached to the uterine wall. Your answer should be blastocyst and take your MBBS seat. Okay, see my next question. Blastocyst attached to the uterine wall is called what? You will think implantation. Is it right? Yes, you are right. So blastocyst, final Final attachment of blastocyst to the uterine wall is called implantation. See, I think now you are totally confused. You forgot insemination, you forgot fertilization, and you forgot implantation. That is why it's a proven method. 7 days continuous recall. We are all human beings. See, what is this? Period of embryonic development is called what? Period of embryonic development is called what? Parturition. Any idea? Period of embryonic development is called gestation. Period of embryonic development is called gestation. Delivery of the baby is called what? Delivery of the baby is called parturition. P-A-R-T-U-R-I-C-U-N. These 5 words, these are all confusing MCQs. Okay. So delivery of the fetus is called parturition. See, now we studied 5 things and you forgot all the 5 things, right? Okay. Old man, any idea? Old man, man, not female, man, old man. What is the question? Sperm formation will continue in an old man also. Same line they are given in a textbook. Old man, sperm continuation. What is 50 years? They can ask this question. I am expecting this question this year. 50 years. They will give 20 year, 30 year, 40 year, 50 year, 60 year, 70 year, whatever one they will give. What is your answer? But ovum production in female stops by 50 years. Old man, don't forget, that is for sperm production. Females ovum production stop by 50 years. I am expecting this question. What is Big Bang theory? Big Bang, not bag bang. Big Bang theory. This is how you should prepare NEET, not revision. Revision is useless. Read the textbook once. After that, always practice recall technique. What is Big Bang theory? See, you forgot. Big Bang theory. Come on, what is the answer? Big Bang theory is related to origin of universe. What is the question? Big Bang theory. Noise or shouting. Noise is an air pollution. True or false? See, I am shouting like this for your sake. Noise is an air pollution. True or false? So you can remember me and this MCQ also. Right? Okay, noise is a air pollution. True or false? You can, what is the answer? Yes. Noise is a air pollutant. Okay, but don't forget Shiban, okay, when you get this MCQ. What is muffling? What is muffling? Any idea? Muffling. Do you know the meaning of muffling? M-U-F-F-L-I-N-G. It helps to reduce the noise. So muffling is the word related to noise. This is the match the following. Muffling. What is absorbent? Any idea? Absorbent. Do you know the question for absorbent? Absorbent. Any idea? Absorbent. Any idea? Only thing you must know, sound absorbent materials are available. They'll keep some materials inside. Sound absorbent materials available. You must know this point, okay? Root modification is for what? Root modification. Any idea? Because root modification is different from stem modification. What is root? Example of root modification. Stem modification, I think you know that, right? Root modification, what is the answer? Very, very important NEET MCQ. Root modification is sweet potato. Root modification is sweet potato. But stem modification is potato. This is NEET. You should study like this. Stem modification is potato and root modification is sweet potato. What is saltation? Is it related to salt in seawater? Saltation. Is it related to saltation? Salt taste in seawater? Any idea? Saltation. Single step gene mutation. This is the classic NEET preparation. Single. They'll instead of single they'll keep double and make you confused. Be very careful. Saltation means always remember single. Then you remember the word mutation. And then you remember Sheben also. Okay? Because I only taught you this. Yes. Saltation means single cell gene mutation. What is founder effect? Is it related to light or hearing? Any idea? Founder effect. You forgot. That is why I am telling you. 7 days continuous recall. You will be the master. Founder effect. Any idea? Any idea? The original drifted population. The original drifted population. The original drifted population is related to founder effect. The original drifted population. What is Maya? M-Y-A, Maya. Maya. Who is this girl? Maya. M-Y-A, Maya. Who is this girl? Any idea about this girl? Maya. See how tricky the MCQ is. The first cellular form of life is called Maya. The first cellular form of life is called Maya. Even if you do 25 revisions, you cannot remember such points. You cannot remember founder effect. Recall. Maya. Who is Maya? The first cellular form of life is called Maya. What is beekeeping called? Honeybee. Any idea? Beekeeping. What is the technical name? Technical name or biological name or botanical name, whatever it may be. Beekeeping is called apiculture. API. Apiculture. Honey bee rearing. Apiculture. What is the sugarcane botanical name? Sugarcane botanical name. Any idea? Sugarcane botanical name. There are two sugarcane. One is North Indian and another is South Indian. Both the names are different. Okay. Any idea? This is for North India. Saharam barberry. Saharam barberry, North India. So how to remember this? I have a clue for you. See now, okay. Saharam barberry, North India. Saharam barberry, North India. Which is called as South Indian sugarcane. South Indian sugarcane. See, even if you do 1,000 revisions, you cannot remember anything. This is, I am telling you, 7 days recall. South Indian sugarcane. Any idea? I am sorry, this is South Indian. South Indian means Saharam officinarum. Saharam officinarum. This is South Indian. South Indian. Saharam officinarum. This is South Indian. North Indian sugarcane has high sugar count than South Indian. True or false? North Indian. Any idea? This is the classical NEET preparation. Yes. Which one is the answer? Don't forget, South Indian has the highest sugar content. South Indian highest sugar content in sugar cane. Okay. Sonalika is a girl. From which place? Sonalika. Who is she? Sonalika. Any idea? This is the match the following question. Sonalika. Sonalika is a wheat. What is IR8? IR8. IR8. What is IR8? It is a semi-dwarf rice. IR8. Semi-dwarf rice. See, kindly share this great important video with your junior friends, senior friends, classmates, and to your biology madam and to your NEET coach also. Okay, don't forget. And write some good comments. Okay, and after hearing this video, my part 39 is also available in the same YouTube channel. Okay. Who is Ratna? Ratna is a wheat. True or false? Ratna is a wheat. True or false? Ratna, any idea? Ratna rice. Ratna rice. So next time you go to shop, ask Ratna rice, so that you will remember MCQ. Ratna rice. Okay. Depressant action. Which one? Any idea? Depressant action. Any idea? Depressant action. Any idea? Direct MCQ. Which of the following has a depressant action? No logic. Depressant action. Heroin. Stimulant action. Stimulant action. Stimulant action to central nervous system. What is the answer? Cocaine. Direct MCQs. Nor logic. Euphoria is for heroin. True or false? Euphoria. All the three are repeated MCQs. Euphoria is for cocaine. Depressant, stimulant, euphoria. All the three are MCQs. That is why I am telling you repeatedly. 7 days continuous recall. You have to practice. Can you name one antibiotic? One antibiotic found in mold. MOULD. Mold. No allergic. Mold. Any answer? Penicillin. Or they will ask, penicillin is synthesized from bacteria, virus, fungus, mold. They can ask like that also. So penicillin is synthesized from mold. Or they can ask like this. Don't forget, okay? Penicillin, mold, and don't forget Sheban also. Okay? See my tricky question. Penicillin is an antiviral drug. True or false? I always give tricky questions. Penicillin is for viral infection. True or false? Penicillin is a antibiotic. So against bacteria. Penicillin is a antibiotic. Penicillin is a antibiotic. Which of the following is a fungus? If you know this point, you can answer that question. Staphylococcus. STAPHYLO. Coccus. Staphylococcus is a fungus. True or false? Staphylococcus is a fungus. Is a bacteria. Important MCQs. What is PM25? I'm sorry, 2.5. PM 2.5. 2.5. Any idea? This will be in the answer point. You should tell the question for me. PM 2.5. Any idea? Particulate size less than 2.5 micrometer. They'll confuse that. Micrometer. And diameter. They'll confuse with radius. So less than important. Micrometer important. Diameter is important. They'll keep greater than. They'll keep, instead of micrometer, they'll keep some other meter. For diameter, they'll keep radius. They can make 4 MCQs with the same choice. This is the answer, correct answer. Particulate matter less than 2.5 micrometer diameter. Diameter is a danger to health. So that is the question I kept. PM 2.5. Both are same. This question was asked last year MCQ. Last year repeat MCQ. Come on. Scrubber. SCRUBBER. Scrubber is used to remove sulfur trioxide. True or false? They'll give 4 choice. Sulfur trioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, or carbon dioxide, or sulfur dioxide, whatever they want, they'll give. If you know the answer, that is a recall technique. Scrubber is used to remove what? Direct answer, man. Scrubber, when you see the word scrubber, always think sulfur dioxide. Over. Scrubber, sulfur dioxide. Scrubber, sulfur dioxide. Very easy. See, which of the following is used as catalyst in converters? Any idea? Any idea? Ella standard MCQs man, repeat MCQ man. Come on. Two things. One is rhodium, another is platinum palladium combination. Or they can ask, where is, in which of the following conditions rhodium is used? In which of the following palladium platinum combination is used? That time you should answer as a catalyst in converter. This is called NEET preparation. Not reading he found out that and they found out this. This is NEET preparation. What is lead? Tell me the question. Lead. In related to Delhi. I'll give a choice. Lead related to Delhi. Any idea? Huh? Any idea? Lead free petrol and diesel are less pollutant or prevents air pollution. Delhi there is too much of pollution now, that's I told. So or they can ask, what is the contaminant in lead in petrol? That time you should answer lead. What is the contaminant in diesel? That time you must answer lead. So lead. Okay, so lead free petrol. So next time when you go to a petrol pump, remember lead. This is how we remember MCQ. Yes, whenever you go to a petrol pump, you think, okay, this petrol and diesel is they are mixing with lead. And at the same time, don't forget whom I taught you also. Don't forget me also. Okay, lead tomorrow. Okay. In catalysis converter, hydrocarbons are converted to dash. In catalysis converter, hydrocarbons are converted to carbon dioxide and water. Reading like this is easy. When they give carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, you will confuse that sulfur dioxide with this one. That is I am telling you, 7 days recall. See, now you forgot the question for this. You remembered CO2 and water, you know. What is the question? You forgot. In catalysis converter, hydrocarbons are converted to in catalytic converter, carbon monoxide is converted to what? Is converted to what? Any idea? Carbon monoxide is converted to what? Carbon dioxide. In catalytic converter, nitric oxide is converted to what? Nitric oxide is converted to nitrogen gas. Don't forget the question. Again I am telling you, you can take 90 out of 90 marks in biology if you practice this 7 days continuous recall. Okay. Alexander Fleming. What is the question? Alexander Fleming. What is the question? Alexander Fleming. Any idea? Penicillin. Alexander Fleming. சம்மந்தமில்லாமல் இருக்கு ரெண்டும். இதில் ஒட்டிட்டு உங்களுக்கு கரெக்ட். இந்த கரெக்டர். What do you mean by the expansion MTP? Can you expand MTP? Medical termination of pregnancy. Medical termination of pregnancy. Okay, keep it in mind. Before, BEFORE. Can you frame a question for this? Before. Very important point, man. Careless mistake we will do if you know this point. MTP is done after full term. They'll keep like this. So this is a wrong statement. So MTP is done before full term. Same word they are given in a textbook. That is why I kept this question here. MTP is done after full term. It is a wrong statement. It is always done before full term. So what is this? Intentional. The two words are important, okay? Intentional, voluntary. You must keep these two as MCQ points. What is this? Intentional and voluntary. Okay, intentional and voluntary. Termination of pregnancy is called what? Intentional, voluntary. Okay. If you know these two words, you can answer some tough MCQs. Intentional and voluntary. It's called MTP, medical termination of pregnancy. Just now we were talking about mold, MOULD. What is the question? You forgot. That is why 7 days continuous recall. Can you tell me the mold? We studied just now, mold. Mold means Penicillium notatum. Penicillin synthesis from mold. Remember? Penicillin notatum is a mold. We will get confused. Examination will think this is a fungus. Penicillium notatum is a mold. So penicillin. Hallucination is seen in cannabis. True or false? We studied depressant action, stimulant action, euphoria. Fourth one is hallucination. I think you forgot all the three. 7 days continuous recall. Hallucination is typical for cocaine. Hallucinations, cocaine. What is STI? Sexually transmitted infection. Separate MCQ. Sexually transmitted infection. So my question is, hepatitis A causes STI. True or false? Hepatitis A causes STI. Sexually transmitted. True or false? Repeated MCQ. It is always hepatitis B, okay? Hepatitis B causes STI, not hepatitis A. Very important, okay? Increased energy. What is this increased energy? Seen in heroin use. True or false? We'll get super energy. Any idea? Increased energy you get in? Cocaine. Cocaine. Okay. Cocaine. So whenever you're solving an MCQ, okay, whenever you see the word non-selective process, okay, you must boldly just answer one thing. Non-selective process. What will be your answer? Non-selective process. Any idea? So filtration. When you see the word non-selective process, think Sheben, okay, and think filtration also. Okay, good. What is the other name of urination? Urination. Other name. Match the following. Micturition. M-I-C-T-U. Mictu. R-I-T-I-O-N. Micturition. Micturition means urination. Micturition means urination. Secretion is the process of urine formation. True or false? So instead of the secretion, they'll keep filtration and confuse you. Yes. So the key word here is secretion. So urine formation, they can ask one more separate MCQ. Urine formation is by secretion, filtration, ultrafiltration, some other word they'll keep. So secretion, urine formation. Secretion, urine formation. Is it a true statement or not? Secretion is a process in urine formation. True or false? It is a true statement. Can you tell me the question for this? Filtration, reabsorption, secretion. They will keep one more choice and they will ask which is the false statement. So anything three, be very careful. Filtration, reabsorption, secretion. What is the question? Three process in urine formation. They will keep some other fourth thing and make you confused. What are the three processes in urine formation? Filtration, reabsorption, secretion. Made it very clear to you. What is 1200 ml? What is 1200 ml in your biology textbook? Any idea? Amount of blood. Blood word is important. Filtrate by amount of blood filtered. Amount of blood filtered in by glomerulus per minute. They'll confuse us seconds. Minute is 1200 ml. Don't forget the question. Amount of blood filtered by glomerulus per minute 1200 ml. They will confuse with liter. ml is important. ml. So what is GFR? GFR. Any idea? GFR. GFR means glomerular filtration rate. Separate MCQ. GFR, glomerular filtration rate. GFR, glomerular filtration rate. Kindly share this great awareness video with your good friends. Okay, here my next video also.